Good morning and welcome to Redeemer Lutheran Church. I'm Gary Lodeholt. This week we're talking about the important biblical theme of the care of creation. And today, because we're talking about that because tomorrow, April 22nd, is Earth Day. So today our psalm is Psalm 104, which actually is a long psalm. I'm only going to read verses 23 through 34 and part of 35. O Lord, how manifold are your works! In wisdom you have made them all. The earth is full of your creatures. Yonder is the sea great and wide. Creeping things innumerable are there, living things both small and great. There go the ships and Leviathan that you formed to sport in it. These all look to you to give them their food in due season. When you give to them, they gather it up. When you open your hand, they are filled with good things. When you hide your face, they are dismayed. When you take away their breath, they die and return to their dust. When you send forth your spirit, they are created, and you renew the face of the ground. May the glory of the Lord endure forever. May the Lord rejoice in his works. Who looks on the earth and it trembles? Who touches the mountains and they smoke? I will sing to the Lord as long as I live. I will sing praise to my God while I have being. May my meditation be pleasing to him, for I rejoice in the Lord. Bless the Lord, O my soul. Now, one of the things we don't often think about, we tend to think about Psalms as each individual song relates just to itself. But here in the book of Psalms, we have an interesting juxtaposition of two Psalms together. Psalm 103 and Psalm 104 are connected. Psalm 103 talks about God as sovereign over all that exists and talks about God's saving mercy for all of creation. And then Psalm 104 is a meditation on creation itself and how God made it good. The psalmist sees that everything is connected, and we, as part of creation, are connected to the rest of creation. A good example of that is the word Adam. You remember Adam and Eve, Adam, which means man, and the word in Hebrew that is Adama, which means ground. Adam, man, ground, earth, human, humus. You can hear that even in our own language now. Life derives from God, so our lives derive from God. The psalmist says that caring for our world is an act of praising God. Now, there's one other verse I want to mention. Let me look back and find it. This is verse 30, I think. When you send forth your spirit, they are created, and you renew the face of the ground. Right now, we are in between Easter and Pentecost. This is that time in between. And on Easter, God creates new life. And on Pentecost, God sends the Holy Spirit, and we are recreated and renewed by that Spirit for life in God. Verse 30 talks about God sending forth God's Spirit, and that they are created and they are renewed at that point. That's what happens in us. And that's what we look forward to in Pentecost as we mark these days from Easter until then.